Hello everyone. In previous video we learned how to create a class controller, a class middleware, and how to implement it at module level. In this video we will be learning about how to create a functional middleware and how to implement it on a global level on the application. So if you can see, I have created a middleware here like this, and I have named it as request info middleware, or you can call it request logger or anything like that, right? So let's go ahead and start our coding. So very first step is to import request response and next function from Express, just like before. But right now we are not importing injection and other stuff which was only needed for class. So what you have to do right now is you have to create a function and have it exported out of this class. So since I am trying to get some sort of request information, so I named this function as request info middleware. But you can name this function whatever you want to do. You want to name it, okay? So now let's go ahead and use these arguments. So just like our class middleware, we also have three arguments here: request, response, and next. And we learned what all of these are. Request gives us access to all sort of request that is coming. Response gives us access to response that is being sent, and next calls whatever next is in pipeline, whether it is middleware or whether it is a controller route handler. So this is how these are the three main arguments that goes into this particular function. Now let's go ahead and give this next. So this next comes obviously at the very end like this, and now I have put a log of here of request path. So what I'm doing here is very simple thing. I'm trying to console log the path from which the request is being coming from. So let's hit save. Let me show it to you this as well. If you do this reu dot, you would have access to like everything this particular parameter has. For example, headers, host name, IP, and let's say path. I think path, yeah, query, and all other things. Similar to that, if you do res dot, you would have access to whatever this variable has available, and you can do stuff like, for example, res dot send like this, set header, and stuff like that. So, but we don't really set our header here. We learned previously that NestJS gives us a decorator to set header and do stuff. So try not to use middleware for this particular use case. Okay, so hit save and the middleware is ready. It is a pretty much simpler middleware. So let's go ahead and implement this time on global level. For that, we would go to our main file and let's import it from like request info middleware from middleware, which is this directory, and this is the name of the file. The next step is to use like app.use, which we learned. So like this app.use, and in here the name of the request info middleware. So hit save. So the application should be up and running now. The changes have been saved. Now go to the Postman and hit send. So if I hit send, you can see the path is given as /user, and this is my second middleware which I implemented in our last video here. So as you can see, when the middlewares are run, middlewares run sequentially. So at very first, the global middleware is run, and then the module middleware is run. So if you have a global middleware, those middleware run first, and then the middleware which are registered in a particular module, then they are run. So in our case, this middleware is executed first, and then the lower middleware which is defined within the module, this middleware is executed after that, and after two middlewares the request is sent to that particular request handler. So I hope this pipelining and stuff got clear, because we learned that we can have multiple middlewares as well, and if you want, you can like register another middleware just like this, so something like this, and let's hit it. So this is nothing but what I try to do is implemented the middleware just directly here, not importing it from any other file. So if I hit send now, you will see my first middleware is executed, and then my second middleware is executed, and then these two middlewares are my global. So these are first to executed in pipeline, and then this my third middleware is executed, which is on modular level at my user module. I hope things became clear to you at this end. So that was all about implementing the module at functional level, as well as I mean to implement the middleware as a function, and then to register it as a global middleware. So you can see there can be a lot of other stuff that you can log out within even a request here like this. So if I hit save, you would see you have a lot of request details that you can log out. You want to save it into a database, so you can do whatever you want to do with it. So if I hit send, see a lot of data, IP address, host, body, query, parameter, address, and all sort of stuff. So this was all about the middlewares. Thank you for watching.